You seem to have a fixation with Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Would you seriously consider?
Like being with her?
Yeah.
100%.
That was Drake on Hot 97, almost 10 years ago to the day. It was on September 24th, 2013. He had no problem admitting he had a crush on Halle Berry. And while Halle has had some fun having Drake as an admirer over the past decade, she isn't amused by his latest tactic. On Thursday, Drake posted this image of Halle on Instagram with just 2 emojis as the caption. On his Instagram story, he posted this screenshot, presumably from a FaceTime call with SZA, and wrote on it, "Slime Me Out," featuring SZA, dropping tomorrow, which was Friday, at noon. Drake dropped the song at noon on Friday across all the streaming platforms.
Slamming you for them kid choices you made.
And about an hour later, Halle simply used the pointing up emoji on Instagram to direct people to the meme she posted. Sometimes you have to be the bigger guy, even if you're a woman. A little too general to know what Halle was talking about, but then someone in the comments specifically asked her about her thoughts on Drake using that picture for his single. Halle responded, "Didn't get my permission, that's not cool, I thought better of him." And she reveals that's what her post was about today. When people you admire disappoint you, you have to be the bigger person and move on. Now Drake has clearly been on his phone over the past, what are we at now? Let me do the math, 19 hours since Halle put her post up, because he's posted some reactions to Slime Me Out on his Instagram story. And it's hard to believe that he missed Halle's post because she's trending on Twitter. So you have to assume that Drake is aware of Halle's post and he's unbothered by it because his post with Halle's picture is still up. That might surprise some people because this is the guy who had to settle a lawsuit with Vogue in February after he used Vogue's image in a social media post to promote his joint album with 21 Savage, Her Loss, in November. And there's 2 reasons why this is different than the Vogue situation. Here we go. Ready? Okay. First off, that image of Halle is from the 2012 Kids' Choice Awards when she got slimed. That image is not a screenshot from Nickelodeon's broadcast. Because of its high resolution and the different angle from the TV camera, you can tell it's a photo taken by a still camera. Now, Halle doesn't own the rights to that photo. The photo agency, Getty Images, does. You've probably been somewhere where you saw a sign like this as you entered the area or the building. Well, yeah, that's what the situation is at an awards show. Celebrities, when you enter this room, you're going to be photographed, you're going to be filmed. You can't sue us afterwards.
Don't miss the 2012 Kids' Choice Awards, hosted by Will Smith.
So Nickelodeon gives access to one agency, Getty Images, who took a bunch of pictures inside the venue, 6 pages worth on the Getty Image website. And there's a bunch of photos of Halle Berry being slimed. Click on one of them and there's the cost to buy that photo. The news outlets like Just Jared, who did a post on Saturday, March 31st, 2012 about Halle Berry being slimed at the Kids' Choice Awards, don't pay that fee. Now in 2023, Drake as an individual would have had to have paid Getty Images for the use of that photo on his Instagram. But there's still a loophole there too, I think. Drake is signed to Universal, NBC Universal. NBC Universal would have gotten that email alert from Getty Images back in 2012 saying, hey, here's some free images you can use of Halle Berry being slimed. Technically, Drake is an employee of Universal. So yeah, you can make the argument that Getty cleared Universal to use those images. Drake's using that image. The second reason that I think Drake knows he's in the clear is that Halle's image isn't actually being used to promote the product Slime You Out. On YouTube, the display image for the audio is the drawing that Drake's son Adonis did. Same image is used on the song's artwork on Spotify, on iTunes and Apple Music, and on Amazon Music. The only place that Getty image is being used is in Drake's Instagram post. And Drake's caption, and I don't think this is a happy accident, doesn't actually directly reference the song. It was on his Instagram story that he actually wrote the announcement that Slime You Out was coming. It would be released on Friday at noon. So yeah, when it comes to that fake Vogue cover post, Drake didn't pay Vogue in advance for the use of its logo. And the caption did mention the album Her Loss and its release date. Drake is not going to have to pay legal damages to Getty or Halle Berry. Now, I'm surprised that Drake is willing to damage any kind of friendly relationship he had with Halle Berry, but he probably figures it hasn't happened in 10 years, so it's probably not going to happen. Okay, I'm exhausted. This was going to be a relatively simple story, I thought, and this was a deep dive into all this legal stuff, and at least I put all this, what I think is pointless knowledge in my head to some kind of use, so, okay, but yeah, what do you got to say?